Hey, you're never going to believe this, but I got a free business class around the world trip with my family. And I'm going to tell you how you can get one too. So, first, I did it through Asiana Airlines. And I know not many people may live in Korea. Maybe some of you live in different places around the world, but if you look around, you may be able to find a very good deal like I did. So on Asiana Airlines, if you want to go around the world business class, so go to their website here and then click Star Alliance and Partner Airlines. And then they have this around the world with Star Alliance. So of course you can get miles and you can redeem them and fly to different places from Korea to United States one way. Can be as little as maybe 40,000 points or 35,000 points. You know, that's great, but that's one way, one flight. But if you want to fly around the world business class, it takes 230,000 miles. Or economy is only 140,000 miles. So by the time you save up for maybe 4 one-way tickets, you could just go around the world. And around the world, they have actually a lot of restrictions, so it's very hard. You have to plan your trip like a year ahead of time and then book your tickets. Not quite a year, but you need to start looking many months ahead. You can travel 7 times around the world. There's no backtracking permitted, so you can't go one direction and then go back the other way. Keep going one direction to different regions. Okay, and yeah, up to twice in the same country. So I don't think that's a big deal. But Star Alliance only goes to certain countries, right? And this means non-stop, 7 times, non-stop flights. You may be asking, well, how in the world can you save 230,000 miles times 5 people in the family? That's over 1,150,000 miles that I saved. It took me about 13-14 years, maybe a little bit more. Let me show you what I did. What's the best way to do that? So come back here, Asiana, earn miles. Of course, you can earn miles flying on the Asiana Airlines or Star Alliance Partner Airlines. But unless you're flying a lot, then you're not going to save that many miles. So for me, I found that this is the best way to build up miles. There are many cards here, if you live in Korea, where you can save miles just by paying for your everyday expenses. So I'll show you the best ones I found. Actually, in the beginning, I had a Hyundai card, and there was lots of points that I earned from there. Deal was much better back then, but now they discontinued that card. But for now, my favorite card is the Shinhan Bank. For everyday expenses, this is not exactly the right one. This is the one I have here. It says Asiana Shinhan card, Air 1.5. So for every 1,000 won, you get 1.5 miles. So right now, $1 US dollar is 1,300 won. So for less than $1, and then you get 1.5 miles. And then here, if you spend overseas money, then you can get 3 miles per 1,000 won that you spend. So that's a great deal. The other card I have is so the Shinhan card, you can get lots of miles if you spend overseas, but there's some limit, so you have to have. So I found this in also the Gukmin Asiana Olim card. So for every 1,500 used overseas, you get 3 miles. So if you spend some money overseas, then I recommend this one. And then this blue one here, Asiana Samsung AnyPass Platinum, is what I have also. And this is the card here. So for every 1,000 won you spend, you can get up 1 to 5 miles. So first, let me start with the 5 miles. If you go to Starbucks, Coffee Bean, Pascucci, Tucson Place, or Tom and Tom's coffee shops, then you can get 5 miles for every 1,000 won that you spend. And then any kind of restaurant or buffet, family restaurants, other kind of ice cream shops or anything like that, you can get 2 miles for every 1,000 won you spend. And everything else is just 1 mile per 1,000 won. So over many years, I used only Asian cards, and I saved up lots of miles, and finally it happened. So this Saturday I'll be flying with my family business class from Incheon to LAX, and then we will go. We only spend 1 day there because I'm from the States, so I'm more interested in spending my time in other places. So LAX to Panama City. We'll fly down there for a few days, and then Panama City to Santiago, Chile. From Santiago, Chile, we bought extra tickets to fly to Iguazu Falls, and then also Patagonia. And then go back to Santiago, Chile to Bogota. From Bogota, we will fly to Medellin, Colombia, and then back to Bogota, and then Bogota to Madrid. So from Madrid, we will travel all over Europe and even Tunisia, North Africa, Turkey, and then we'll go to London, Paris, Iceland, several places, and then we fly from Madrid to Zurich. From Zurich, we'll do a road trip of northern Italy. We'll go to Austria, southern Germany, back to Zurich. And then from Zurich, we'll fly to Delhi, and spend some time there, see the Taj Mahal, and then go on to Incheon, back to South Korea. So, yeah, all of these main flights are business class, saved up over 1 million miles, over 13, 14 years, something like that, and finally we are going on the trip of a lifetime. So I hope that you can also do something like this, save your miles, get the credit cards, and just be patient. At first, my plan wasn't to go around the world business class, but after some time, we built up so many miles and thought this became our goal, and it's finally coming to pass. I hope you join us. We'll be documenting everything on our trip, and everything we do, we'll show you. There's one more thing I didn't mention. Actually, it's not free. You get the airline tickets, but then you have to pay for the taxes and fees. So for 5 of us around the world business class, I think we spent around 5 million won. So I don't know, off the top of my head, it's about $3,500 or something like that we had to spend for the taxes and fees for these tickets. But still, go around the world, $3,500. Can't beat that kind of deal. I hope you can also do something like this, trip of a lifetime. And I hope you can join us. Subscribe, click the bell, like, put a comment below. I'll try to get back with you if you have any questions. And hope to see you on the road with us. We're leaving this Saturday. We're all excited. We're almost all packed up. And maybe I'll make a video about what we're packing a little bit later. But yeah, I'll see you on the road.